Hello once again, YouTube. Back with you today. Going to be doing another unboxing. As you can see, I've got some of my Green Ranger memorabilia kind of laid out here. A couple of my hoodies, my long sleeve t-shirt, short sleeve t-shirt. Because the focus today is going to be some Green Ranger. They're actually the Dragon Daggers from the Lightning Collection. This is a re-release. And I actually will show you the one that I already have. I also have the vintage one, which I'll show as well. But I ordered these last Christmas, December 25th of 2021, and they just came a few days ago. I've been putting the video off, just kind of being lazy. But first thing I want to show you is going to be some armor that my wife and I worked on, the Dragon Shield as well as the White Ranger Shield for an upcoming convention that we're going to next week. So first things first, I'll have her, she's going to hand me Dragon Shield, and you'll notice it has a little Loki sticker right here in the center. I'm doing a mashup on one of the days, part Loki, part Green Ranger. I'll just put some pictures and videos of those costumes up once they are on and fully complete. But that's what that looks like. It was made out of some foam floor mats. And that is kind of the finished product for that one. And then for another day at the convention, I'll be doing the White Ranger. So this is kind of my own take on the White Ranger's armor there. My wife also helped me put this together. Again, it's just made from some foam floor mats, some foam dowels, and then we painted it. This is all kind of cut by hand. And again, just sort of my own take, my own design on the White Ranger armor. So that'll be for one day. And the Loki Green Ranger mashup will be for another day. That we're there. So this is what we're going to be unboxing today. This is the vintage Dragon Dagger from the 90s. So it still works. It sounds not great, but I'll let you have a listen. And I think when I got this, it might have had some corrosion around the batteries, and so that might be why it doesn't sound so great, but it does the Power Rangers one as well. And then that one, and then it makes some battle sounds if you push you can kind of swing it around. So that's the original one. This one is just a little one that controls the dragonzord. Can't think what the name of the toys are. The Imaginext one though, but I have him. It works. I'll show that maybe in another video sometime, along with some of the other Power Rangers memorabilia that I have. But this is what that one is. It goes, like I said, to the dragonzord, and it makes him move and walk back and forth and fire the missiles and stuff, although mine doesn't have any of the missiles. And then this one is the original release of the Lightning Collection, or it might have been the Legacy Collection at the time. I'm not 100% sure, but I bought this secondhand. It does have some wear. I don't know how well the phone is going to pick that up. It does have a little bit of wear on it. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it. I would say probably in the neighborhood of about $100. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I honestly don't recall. I've had it for a little while. I didn't know they were going to re-release them. We'll talk more about that in a moment. But it makes noises as well. I got to turn it on, and then it does. So when you just push the buttons, you get the battle sounds. But if you hold in the part that you would, flute into, blow into, that plays the whole big long song, so I won't play all of that. And then, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty, nice detail. It looks really neat, really shiny, and all of that. The one I'm going to actually take to the convention will be this one, just simply because it's lighter. Their weapon policy sort of discourages, ones that have actual metal and things on them. Size-wise, you can kind of see a comparison there. But this is what should be in my box from Entertainment Earth. Again, I ordered it last Christmas. And I ordered 3 of them. The reason being, I want to have one that I can open, check it out, and I'll do that either in this video or a follow-up video. If I notice any major differences, I'll definitely do kind of a follow-up on it. But I wanted to have one that I could have out and play with, make it sound, that sort of thing, use it for costumes. One to keep in the box, and then one to eventually either sell or do a giveaway of some kind. So we've got the box open here. It's a great big box. So there should be 3 of them. They were I want to say with tax, shipping, and everything worked out to about $75 each. So actually cheaper than the secondhand one that I got that has some wear and tear on it. So I'm going to put on one of my hoodies because I think that'll be cool. And then we'll pull those out and check them out. All right, costume change complete. I like this one because it has the shield, it has the armbands on it. You know, it's sort of kind of silly looking, but I still think it's cool. This one has the better mask that actually zips up over your face and everything. And this one does have sort of a mask or helmet anyway. And I have the Legacy helmet in another video. If I was one of those guys that put links to videos, it'd be over here somewhere probably or something. But anyway, without further ado, let's pull out some of these. They're in a great big box here. Here's my packing list. So this will tell me not a lot. So yeah, they were $69.99. So between, like I say, with after tax and all that stuff, about $75. So just get a hold of one. You can see the box in itself is pretty cool because you've got, you know, the Green Ranger there. You've got the dragonzord. And I think it'll have a stand as well. So we're going to have to bust one of these open and show it a little bit more up close. But this is what they are. And it looks like the box is plenty big to have all three of them in there. This looks pretty big. Obviously, it's going to have the case in there and everything. So I'll see if there's really any kind of a size difference or anything like that and try to show you the stand and everything that it comes with. Probably do a close-up of the box and get it open and try not to, you know, damage it. So just cut the tape and that sort of thing, but sort of give you, just again, a really good close-up look at that. From Hasbro, part of the Lightning collection. So that stand looks like it's going to be pretty neat. Probably makes the same noises. I expect it to be more or less just a re-release, but we'll find out. So we'll jump to that point. So as I'm going about pulling off the tape, I realized that this actually just can flip open and shows you a little bit more there. So again, maybe I'll get some close-ups of that, but that's pretty neat. So I didn't realize that until I had, and maybe it wouldn't have with the tape not cut, but let's go ahead and just slide that out now. Easier said than done, perhaps. It doesn't feel, it's got like weathering on it. So it is definitely different. I can tell you that much for sure. It's actually different from the one that I have. And again, I don't remember if this was called Lightning Collection or Legacy Collection on the old one, but I can tell it's much lighter weight. This one's a lot heavier. Yeah, this one doesn't have metal. It's all plastic. So it's a little different. But you can kind of see, and I'll do some close-ups, so you can kind of see that it's like made to look like it has some wear on it. So let me get this stand out, see what that sort of looks like put together, and then we'll do some flipping of the camera around and doing a different up close. All right, decided to put on my other hoodie here. I'm not going to zip up the mask, but first things first, obviously, my wife said that the disappointment in my face was pretty obvious. It's just, I really genuinely thought it was a true re-release, and clearly it's not. I mean, this model is far superior, much heavier. It obviously has, you know, shiny and metal pieces on it. This is cool, and it did cost me less money, but I mean, it's virtually see-through. I don't know if you can tell that the blade, I mean, that looks cool, I guess, but it almost like glows. It's almost like translucent in a way. We do have batteries in it. I don't know, the wear, like the worn effect, and this might be something I'll have to show you up close a little bit more. I don't know if I'm a fan of that or not, really, but this is a superior toy. I mean, it looks like an actual prop of some kind. It looks like it could have been from the show, whereas this, again, is just a toy. It's not quite the original one, but it's somewhere in between. So, but now I have 3 different versions. But I've put batteries in it, so let's hear. Looks like the controls. Oh, it does light up. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That was weird. Oh, I have to really play it, I guess. how to play it, but that's pretty neat. Is this? So yeah, I would have to learn to. Whereas this one will just play it if I had it on the right. This one too, but this one just.
Button down.
Well,
You have to hold that part down.
no, this isn't.
Oh.
So I may have to play with that more. I like that it lights up. That's pretty cool. Or maybe this has to be on. It plays all kinds of fun music. Okay, to be continued. I'll be right back. I'm going to read up on it a little. Okay, so the instructions are just pictures and not necessarily great ones. I think it's kind of teaches you sort of how to play it, but it looks like if you twist this, there we go. So you twist the little knob. So that's pretty cool. And then you could learn, I think it does show you the lettering or the fingering to do the actual playing it yourself. It does light up. That part of it's pretty cool. I still want to do some close-ups. Oh, let me turn it off and put it on its stand here for you. I think it went this way. The stand is pretty cool. I don't know if that's going to balance for me, but you see it has the Green Ranger helmet there. And that's pretty neat. That would look pretty cool on a shelf. So overall, I think the fact that it does have some different features is pretty neat. Almost a trade-off. If it looked like this and did all of that, then it would have cost, $150 probably, I guess. So let me get this camera flipped around. The lights changed up some just so we can sort of do some side-by-side stuff. But that is the Hasbro Lightning Collection Dragon Dagger. Probably still available. $69.99 is what I paid. It may be more, maybe less. But yeah, more to come. Let me get this all turned around and we'll go from there. All right, so here we've got everything sort of flipped around. There's my vintage one. There's the one that controls the dragonzord. This is the, again, the last time they did the either Lightning or Legacy. Here's this one. It actually should go, well, I just have the whole stand turned the wrong way. That's what that looks like. You can kind of see that wear pattern or wear and tear design not present on the other one or even the vintage. I mean, that's by design. It is pretty cool that it lights up. Here's another look again at my armors and my hoodie. It is pretty neat. It's just different than expected, but sometimes in life that sort of happens. But it is a pretty cool collectible. And $69.99 is not a ton of money. But I do like say, some of the features, the fact that it lights up. The box is really cool, so to have the box for the collection is pretty neat. But that's what it looks like up close. Not nearly obviously shiny or metal. We've talked about that a couple of times. No comparison as far as that goes. But the fact that it, does light up, so you can kind of see how it, is translucent. And then I discovered that was why, because it does light up. But that's pretty neat. All right, so that is going to be a wrap for this video. I did want to see size-wise, just try to do that kind of side by side. I've got it turned different directions. About the same as in terms of overall length and everything like that. But again, just the design. I might take this one to the convention with me just because it's a little more lightweight and it is pretty cool, some of the features that it has. But there is some nostalgia factor with the vintage one. This one, again, for sure I won't be taking, but I am glad it's in my collection. I'm glad I did buy it for the price I got because these will probably become more rare. I do want to research and just see if this was pegged as just a re-release, because that's very misleading if it was, because it's obviously a different toy altogether. as you can see. But so that is it again for this unboxing and review. I may do some more in-depth looks and things like that. I have a ton of Power Ranger stuff, especially Tommy, you know, the green or white Ranger, and more to come. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the toy itself, about the video, about the channel, anything else like that. If you've got a channel, as I've always said, please reach out, let me know so I can check out your content. But above and beyond, more than any and all of those things, I just hope you have yourself a great day. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.